If you didn't know, apparently going to the beach now requires a theme basket where either everything in the bag is blue or everything in the bag is pink, color-coded everything, and a $140 speaker. That is what these influencers are posting on TikTok, and we are going to talk about it. We are going to de-influence ourselves because it is so easy to get caught up in what these influencers are promoting, thinking we need the exact same items, and we don't need them. We really don't. Guaranteed we have most of these products at home, or they're just not needed in the first place. Because heaven forbid, we show up to the beach with items we already own. Every year, there's a new thing that we are told that we need to have. It's a must-have. It's our sign to do this and do that this summer. This year, it's a beach basket, and I did not even know these were a thing. I did see some videos from 2024 of a beach basket during my research for this video, but they've mainly been pushed to this year. I think they're this year's new fad. I could be wrong. Being prepared is great. You want to have everything you're going to need for the beach in your bag. The essentials: sunscreen, a towel, some snacks, a cold drink, lots of water, because you're going to be out in the sun and you're going to need to replenish your body with hydration. But this is not about being prepared. That's not what this is. This is curated consumption. This is, here is my Amazon storefront disguised as a relaxing day at the beach. The pressure to romanticize every aspect of summer is wild. Like, sorry if I'm not unboxing a $200 beach setup on camera. I'm just trying not to get sunburnt and read maybe 2 pages of the book I brought before giving up and taking a nap. Speaking of naps, my little sweet angel is napping right now. I'm gonna show you guys this video I'm taking, but she's so sweet. Do you guys ever get like cuteness aggression with your dogs? Because I do all the time. And the fact that she's like a golden retriever mix, she's so floofy and has all this extra skin, and I'm just like squishing her face. She loves it. She's such a good dog, and she will literally let Nate and I do whatever we want to her. You know, squish her, kiss her, hug her, cuddle with her. She's all for it. If you guys did not know, I am a mom, a dog mom. I don't know if people like when I say that, but anyway, I'm a dog mom to a 4-year-old Labrador Retriever, Golden Retriever mix named Arwen, and she's made some cameos in my videos before. I'm pretty sure she was like walking down the stairs in one of my videos a couple weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago. I honestly don't remember. But what you probably did not know is that Arwen has always struggled with digestion, itchy skin. That's a whole other story. The first 3 months we got her, it was a nightmare. She has always struggled with yeasty EARS. She does not like that word, so I try to spell it out so she doesn't know what I'm talking about. If she hears me say that word, she will run and hide. But that problem in particular, the EARS, never fully go away. That is why I'm so excited to introduce to you guys today's sponsor, Native Pet. So I started giving Arwen these 2 items from Native Pet, the daily and the probiotic, and it's honestly made such an amazing difference in her digestive system and her skin and the EARS problem. The daily is 11 benefits in 1 scoop, so literally a powerhouse for dogs in a powder form. And the powder form allows Native Pet to include higher concentrations of the important ingredients. We just sprinkle it on her food in the morning and the evening. You can also mix it with water if you wanted to, or if you're feeling ambitious, you can bake it into your dog's favorite homemade treat. Regardless of what method your dog prefers or what you prefer, it's really easy. And the great thing is that it's great for any dog, for any age. If you have an older dog, I really like the daily because it has glucosamine in it, which is really good for lubricating their joints. Just an overall great addition to your dog's regimen. A little fun fact for you guys is 86% of dog owners saw an improved quality of life for their dog after introducing the daily supplement. Another fun fact, ever since we moved, I do believe I've said this in a video once, but Arwen has been eating very strangely ever since we moved at the beginning of April. She was on like a food strike. She wasn't eating breakfast at the normal times. She would eat dinner at like 9 o'clock, even though it's been sitting out since 6. It was just a whole kerfuffle. But as soon as I added the daily to her breakfast, she cannot get enough. She will literally eat it right away in the morning and at night. Like, she's back on a normal schedule now, which is great. And not only that, but she literally licks the bowl clean until all the powder is gone. Like, there's no powder left in the bowl after that. And then I'm going to just talk about the probiotic quick because that's been an absolute game changer. It helps with long-term gut health, food transitions, travel, and it's really helped keep Arwen's skin calm and the yeast under control. No pills, no hiding stuff in peanut butter. Native Pet is vet formulated, has clean ingredients, and is taste tested by real dogs. These are the first supplements that I've introduced Arwen to that I've actually stuck with because they work. And Arwen is doing so much better because of them. If your dog deals with any of that itchiness, stomach issues, just getting older in general, I cannot recommend Native Pet enough. It's been such a win for for Arwen and I've been feeling so at ease because I know that I'm doing something that is actually good for her and better for her health. If you've been looking for something great for your dogs, or if you just want to try it out, you can use my code Susannah or click the link in the description for 20% off of your order. Thank you so much to Native Pet for sponsoring today's video and just supporting my little dog baby. Now let's get back into the video. So somehow going to the beach has turned into a whole production, and honestly, not one that most people can afford to partake in. When I was a kid, we used to just throw an old raggy towel in the car, get some Gatorade, maybe some chips and homemade sandwiches, and call it a day, go to the beach and have a great time. But now it's a haul, it's a moment. You have to be aesthetic to go to the beach because it's not just you going to the beach for yourself. It's a show, it's a production. You have to share it and you have to make sure you look good and your products are aesthetic. It's almost supporting this idea that if the beach day that you had wasn't aesthetically pleasing, posted about or bought from Amazon, did it even actually happen? If I just go to the root of the issue, I don't think this is about beaches in general. I think this is about how we've been sold the idea that more stuff equals more summer, when in reality, that's just not how it is. In today's video, we are going to be looking at a bunch of beach day themed TikToks and just de-influencing ourselves from all the stuff they're promoting for the most part. While some of the stuff may be useful, most of it is not, especially for the price tag. So we're going to be looking at the products, we're going to be looking at the price tag, and you guys might be baffled about just how much money these influencers are spending and promoting for you to buy and copy, because it's bad. It's worse than you think. So let's start looking at the beach bag TikToks where all the Amazon influencers are buying the same exact bag, filling it with the exact same products. We're going to take a look at a few of these. You'll probably see a few similarities as well. And then there's one TikTok that we are going to break down the cost of. So grab a drink, grab a snack. Let's watch these together. So this one says, point of view, your beach bag is that girl for summer. I didn't know a beach bag could be that girl, but alas, here we are. Let's watch it.
Came in the cul-de-sac, leaned back in a leather-clad seat, pack of spirits in your Prada bag. Suburban summer 17 was a roller coaster ride, a manic pixie dream girl right beside me, and she said she liked me, but I bet it was a right thing lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be sitting by.
Okay, so for this TikTok, I do see some items that could be useful, but one thing I don't really understand is this lockbox that's filled with all of the really expensive electronics. I know the purpose is to prevent people from stealing things, but they could just literally walk off with your bag or walk off with that thing in their hand. Either way, your things are going to be stolen, whether or not they can get into the actual compartment or not. It is still something that could be stolen. So having this lockbox full of stuff doesn't prevent someone from just taking it out of your bag or taking your whole bag in general and just walking off with it. One thing I do have to commend Juliana, which is the creator of today's TikTok, that spread looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so good. I do think that even though this isn't a necessary item, it could be useful, especially if you have kids and you just want to have a whole bunch of different snacks. But guaranteed there's lots of different storage containers that this creator already had that she could have utilized. I usually call that kind of stuff Tupperware, even though Tupperware is like its own brand in itself. But instead of buying this compartment, you can use whatever storage containers or Tupperware that you have at home already. Another thing that I don't really get the hype of are these phone umbrellas. So she's showing it off here. The umbrella is taking up half the screen. So if you're looking at your phone, you won't be able to see the whole screen already. You can adjust it, but just the way she's showing this product off is really funny because it's taking up half the phone screen. I don't think you're gonna like duck your head under where the umbrella part is and then get that close to your screen. Not only that, but I like to think of the beach as a way to disconnect from reality. It's often secluded. It often has no reception, at least here in Ontario, Canada. Like all the beaches we go to have literally no reception. So that's why we like to bring a book. We like to disconnect from social media. And that's one of the most relaxing things about the beach is just to get away, to disconnect. And so if that's your goal, then you don't really need to have this umbrella for your phone because you won't be on it anyway. Put it in your bag, take the time to disconnect. You'll be so much more refreshed and just more at ease and at peace afterwards. Another thing that I think is just utterly unnecessary are these different wet wipe holders. Instead of buying 2 of these, she could have just taken they'll wipe that tush package in itself and just put that in the bag. You don't need to buy another container or another storage item to put something that already comes in a storage container. It's just unnecessary spending for something that you could just literally put in your bag. But instead, she's taking it out of the original packaging, which would not take up that much space to begin with, putting it in another separate packaging container that she had to go out and buy. It's the most useless, like unnecessary form of spending I've probably seen in this video so far. There's also that beach day sand remover. In my 29 years of life, I've never had to buy something to help me get sand off my body. You know, you'll have sand on your body when you go to the beach. That's just a matter of fact. And then if you have excess sand on you afterwards, you just take a shower when you get home. That's as simple as that is. But if you have used a sand remover and if it actually works, let me know in the comments. I've never used it. It's not something that I'm going to go out of my way to purchase. So the only way I'm going to know if it works is if you guys tell me. I don't really trust Amazon influencers because their whole job is to sell you a multitude of different products. Like their whole platform, all their videos are monetized and products that they have in their Amazon storefront. So trusting them about products that actually work and trusting them for recommendations is not something I'm going to do. But you guys, on the other hand, I trust your judgment. So if you have used a sand remover and if it actually works, let me know. I'm probably still not going to buy it because I just don't go to the beach that often. Yeah, let me know in the comments if that is something you use. So for this next video, we have a pink themed beach day. So let's watch this and we're just going to see if everything actually ends up being pink.
But your parents came in the cul-de-sac, leaned back in a leather-clad seat, pack of spirits in your
Even got pink ice.
suburban sun,
Pink ice, pink drink. She's really leaning into the pink themed.
manic pixie dream.
Oh, that's not pink. That fail of a video. It's not pink. A bow.
But I bet it was a right thing, lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be
That's not pink either.
on my side. I'll never know.
What's that? A pink cooler. You don't have pink ice in that one, so I don't know if that counts. I'm honestly just being so salty right now, guys. I'm not serious. I'm just joking. All pink drinks. To be fair, that pink slush Alani is actually really good. And those sparkling ice drinks are also really good. Fun fact, my Nana and Papa, they used to have the sparkling ice drinks all throughout their house, and it was actually really good. I used to look forward to drinking, I think it was the black cherry one. That's my favorite. So if you haven't tried the sparkling ice drinks, I really recommend it. All right, so this really just leans into the fact that this is more so about the aesthetic. And I'd like to bet that she didn't actually go to the beach after this. It's more so just for inspiration, for engagement, for people to actually view it, because people really lean into like these aesthetic packing videos for some reason, especially when it has the ASMR element to it, which is what this video has. You guys will not be able to hear it though, because I'm gonna have to mute the music in the background. But it is an ASMR video, and it really just leans into the fact that this is more so of an aesthetic video, more about the production of going to the beach rather than actually going to the beach. You've got a waterproof phone pouch, which honestly you probably wouldn't really need if you just keep your phone in the bag anyway and are not taking it in the water. Not something you actually need. And then the bag has a bow. The bag has to have a bow, guys. One thing I want to point out, and this is like the kicker for me, and what really makes me feel like they're not going to the beach after all, is the fact that she is not packing any water. It's not in her Stanley. It's not in her cooler. There's no just plain water. And if you're spending the whole day at the beach, that is one of the most vital things you're going to need to have, because when you're in the sun, you're going to get dehydrated. Your body's going to just expel all the water through sweat, through like peeing, like just your body's going to expel all this water, and so you need to replenish it. Energy drinks that have caffeine in it are actually going to dehydrate you more. That's why I'm like, I don't know if she's actually going to the beach. I think this is just for a video and for the aesthetics and to get engagement, because of course it's an aesthetic video. You're showing a multitude of pink themed products that are obviously linked in the Amazon storefront. I think the main thing she's trying to promote here was the bag itself. But to make this realistic, you're missing the one key thing you need to take to the beach, which is, drum roll, water. So we're gonna watch our last little pack my beach bag with me video, and in this video we are going to break down the cost of everything shown. And hold on to your hats because you might just be as baffled as I was when I added all these things together. This is in USD because I know most of you are from the United States, but I'm Canadian, and so the price I'm showing you guys is USD, but it will be much more for me if I was to go out and purchase all these things. So let's watch this video and then we'll break down the cost of each item. Okay, so this is another pink themed beach day bag packing video. Everyone's really loving the color pink lately. I've got pink nails this time. It's the trending color this season, as well as like this butter yellow, which is just one of my other favorite colors lately. Anyway, let's get into the price of these items because you are not going to believe the end result, the end total up of this whole video. So the Casemate tote bag is $99.99. The Rose Gold Sun Glaze SPF Mist is $39.99. The towel clips that you see all the Amazon influencers promoting is $18.99 for a pack of 18. If you get 3, it's $8.99. So still expensive. The Solar Buddy sunscreen applicator is $15.98 for a pack of 3, which I believe is the minimum that they come in. The camping fan is $34.84 right now. As it's on sale, it's normally $40.99. Touchette, I don't know how to pronounce it. The zippered pouch is $20, and this item is literally used. Its only purpose is to hold the Touchland hand sanitizer mist or body mist or whatever. A totally useless item. The towel she has is $25.99 on sale, originally $32.99, and the Cove portable speaker is $140. For the insulated lunch bag that she showed that she put all those cans in, again, another video that showed no water being brought to the beach. This lunch bag alone is $169.27 Canadian, which is approximately $123.75 USD. I couldn't find the USD price because when I was on Amazon looking through the Amazon storefront and everything, it wouldn't show me the price because it wasn't an item that was available to ship to my location. So I took the Canadian price, flipped it around for the USD. It could be wrong, but this is just my estimation. So with all of those things together, in total, this bag costs $518.54. $500 to go to the beach, guys. That does not include the snacks. It doesn't include the gas to actually get to the beach. It doesn't include the iced coffee you stop for on the way to the beach. And this is just the bag and the contents in it. This total price also does not include the whipped cream that she literally just wasted for the video and the sunscreen that she put in the Sun Buddies. It doesn't include the cost for those items. So this is just the main items that are in the bag, $518 that she's promoting to you guys. Sorry, I'm not spending $518 to go to the beach, and neither should you. Neither should you. And I know I'll get comments that say she's not telling you guys to spend this much money at the beach. It's just inspiration, blah, blah, blah. It is though. It is because she's promoting all these products. She's promoting an aesthetic for the beach that some people may be influenced to purchase. That's her whole platform, is to influence people to purchase these items. That's how she makes money, which, okay, I get it. If y'all think this is just for inspiration or for just a because video, that's literally her job, guys. Her content is selling you guys Amazon storefront products. And so that's her goal. That's her intention behind it, is to sell you guys as much stuff as possible. We're going to move on to the next segment of today's video, which is the beach themed gift basket. There's this creator that I saw doing my research, and I was watching these videos, not really clicking at that it's the same person, but after a while I was like, that setup, the background looks the same. So I looked at her profile, and in fact all these videos were the same. This creator posted 5 different videos in a row basically of different beach gift basket ideas. And here's the thing, it's literally the same basket over and over. It might be in a different color, it might have different colored items in there, but for the most part, it's the exact same basket sometimes with a different bag, but it's mostly based around the different themed video she's doing that week. So she'll buy the same items in different colors and then later on reuse either the same video that she posted with a different caption and put another caption on it to make it seem like it's new content. Same items, same sunscreen, maybe a different Stanley. I've seen mainly 3 reused throughout her videos, but it's a lot of the exact same stuff repackaged to look fresh. But if you watch enough of these, and if a creator does enough of these, you really need to start thinking critically. This is not about giving a friend a thoughtful gift. It's literally just like I said before about them having the intention to sell you guys as much as possible. I'm not opposed to people doing sponsorships. I do sponsorships myself. I get it. But when all of your content doesn't provide any other value besides shoving products in people's faces, that's the only value that you provide, I don't agree with that kind of content. This is all about getting you to click her Amazon links because she's an Amazon influencer. And that's not shady in itself. Like, I understand the hustle. She's using affiliate links, making income, and that's a valid way to earn money online. But what's worth noticing is why this content exists. If you see this content coming up on your For You page, you don't know the creator, you're thinking, oh, this is an actual gift basket that this person is giving to somebody. Click on their name and you can see that all their content, their whole page is just filled with items being sold to you. It's not because we're all suddenly inspired to give away $300 worth of gift baskets themed around going to the beach. It's because this kind of content performs well, especially on TikTok, and it drives purchases through impulse, aesthetics, and this subtle pressure that you should be doing this too. The Amazon influencer niche is built on that cycle. Find something cute, put it in a basket, film the basket, link everything in your storefront, hope people copy it, and then profit. And if you go to their Amazon storefronts, you'll see thousands of products listed in their videos, often tied to a video they've posted. So it makes it really convenient to find products based on the video you watched, but that's the whole purpose behind it. And a lot of the time, they aren't giving these baskets away to anybody. One thing that I want to point out in these videos is that a lot of them will waste the product. That's the real indicator that it's not being given to anybody. It's just for the video. Who in their right mind puts a gift basket together, opens the product, wastes it, and then puts it in the bag? If you guys see this content, if you really just want to be de-influenced, you need to work on critical thinking. You need to see everything presented to you, process it, and realize that these are not being actually gifted to anybody. Click on their profile, do some research, just be smart. Don't give in to impulse buying. Don't give in to, I need to have this now because this looks cute. You don't need that. Like, you might want it, you don't need it. And if you come to understand that this content is not being promoted to you because this person is actually giving this away to somebody and it's an actual gift, it's only being promoted to you because it's their way to earn money. It's content first, inspiration second, and a gift third, if at all. It's not about giving, it's about getting you to spend on stuff they've already bought, already filmed, already linked like 10 billion times before. And some of you guys might think, oh, this is generous, like they're giving us an idea. No, it's not generosity. It's not like, here you go, I'm thinking up this idea for you so you can spend less time thinking about what to give somebody. You're welcome. That's not what it is. You're seeing a well-lit business strategy. So I'm going to break down the cost of one of these videos that this creator did because it's all the same items apart from the bag. So we're going to do the polar box one. Let's watch it first and then we'll break down the cost.
It comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Soon as I swear you've been left behind, all the colors come back so bright. Wish I could keep you in black and white, sort of like a picture in a drawer I don't wanna look at anymore, but it's too hard to ignore that I'll never not feel like yours. Holding on to someone new's the only time I feel like I'm still holding on to you. It's like an instant rewind to New Year's Eve and midnight. Taste your lips like not but
Do you guys see what I mean though when they're wasting products for the sake of the video? This gift basket is not actually being given to anybody, and I know that for a fact because I've watched 5 videos similar where she puts the exact same products in it. So let's break down the cost of this. Again, this is all in USD, and surprisingly this is not as bad as the first video that we broke down the cost of, but the polar box box in itself, the basket, I guess, is $82. The Stanley is $84.95. The sunscreen applicator is $14.99. The Solar Buddy is $15.98. The towel clips, the ones she linked in particular, are $9.99 on sale, originally $11.99. The handheld fan in the video was $14.99. The phone umbrella, $17.99. The wet brush, $6.81. The Shell travel mirror is $26.99. The foldable travel hairbrush is $6.99. Another thing, why do we need to get 2 hairbrushes in one gift basket? The Sol de Janeiro spray is $25 and the Touchland body and hair mist is $20. So overall, this basket cost $356.68. I just realized after editing this video that I did not include majority of the products, so guaranteed this basket cost way more than what I said, but overall, just with the products I included, this is how much this basket cost. Sorry. That's a lot of money to spend on somebody. Even for a bigger gift, no one spends that much money on someone unless you're like rich. But spending this much money on someone who's like a friend or like even a sibling, that's a lot of money to spend on somebody. That's a lot of money to be promoting other people to spend on somebody. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary. If you want to really show somebody that you love them, if you want to give them a gift, take them out, spend some time with them, get them a little something. But the best gift you can give somebody is time well spent together. At the end of the day, what they're going to take with them is their memories and the love that you showed them by showing up. Not about all the stuff you bought them. Love cannot be bought. I firmly stand behind that statement. Love cannot be bought. One more thing we're going to touch on today, and you've probably seen it all over your For You page, and they're the BOGG bags. Those giant rubbery looking tote bags that have all the holes in it that look like Crocs, but in bag form. Same material, same vibe as a Croc, all for a $90 price tag. There's no way you'd catch me spending $90 on this bag, especially because in Canada, that rounds up to about $125. Absolutely no way. They're marketed as the ultimate summer bag, easy to clean, waterproof, stands up on its own, fits everything, and I do get the utility of them. I bet they could be useful. But let's not pretend this isn't part of the same overconsumption loop as Stanley cups, Sol de Janeiro sprays, and curated Amazon storefronts, because now it's not just about having a beach bag. It's about having this beach bag with matching pouches and clip-on accessories that you have to purchase separate to the actual bag. The BOGG bag has turned into a status symbol for summer moms and influencers who want that clean, color-coded aesthetic. It's functional, sure, but it's also a $90 rubber plastic bag that people are buying because it fits the TikTok algorithm. So is it practical? Totally. But is it necessary? Absolutely not. We're just going to look from some comments from people who have commented on the videos with these BOGG bags featured in them. So to begin with, one says, this is super cute, but as a BOGG bag owner, they are way too heavy and not comfortable at all to carry. Someone below that also said, I always think the same when I see the videos, so cute, but I can barely carry mine around when it's empty. Another person said, the de-influencing I need to see, thank you. Again, another person, agree, I gave mine to my daughter. Once it was loaded, it was way too heavy for me. Let's watch one of these BOGG bag videos just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to read some comments and just look at the practicality of these BOGG bags and why they may not be as great as we think they are.
It comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Soon as I swear you've been left behind, all the colors come back so bright. Wish I could keep you in black and white, sorta like a picture in a drawer I don't wanna look at anymore.
You guys can't hear it right now, but the aggressive tapping is making me feral inside.
Holding on to someone new's the only time I feel like I'm still holding on to you. It's like an instant rewind to New Year's Eve at midnight. Taste your lips like Napa red wine. Wish I wasn't looking back on you, but I still do. Deja vu. Deja vu.
So that's the end of that video, but someone in the comments said, this overconsumption is bordering on rage bait for me now. Another person says, we shouldn't romanticize harming the planet for a preference or aesthetic. Just going off of what we know price-wise the other bags cost, we can roughly estimate that this bag is costing anywhere between $250 USD to $300 USD. Not only that, but she's labeling this video as a restock. A restock. Because when we hear restock, we usually think refilling something you've already used. Like you ran out of sunscreen or your towel clips went missing, whatever. But in this video, this restock looks an awful lot like reloading the same perfectly unused items back into a $90 BOGG bag for the third or fourth content cycle, or buying new packaged items to fill the bag up with so you get the aesthetic unwrapping of the product. How crazy is it that they suddenly ran out of everything all the exact same time and they have to restock their bag? Everything is new, everything is hardly used, minus a few items that they used for the sake of making the content. We're gonna watch one more video, and there's no hate to this creator at all, but this video just really de-influenced me from even considering buying a BOGG bag. I was already not considering it, but this just even further solidified the fact that I think they're useless and a waste of money.
I caved and I got a BOGG bag. I honestly did not think I would ever own one of these. Here we are. I just have so many mom friends that rave about this bag and they're like, you absolutely need to get it. So got it. This is a large size. She's pretty big. So I got a couple things to help organize in here. A little close-up view. This is a tray from Amazon. I use it as an organizer and it just snaps in on the sides right here. I just want to compartmentalize. And also from Amazon, I got a phone holder. It just snaps in on the side here. The BOGG bag comes with these little clear bags. So I just snapped these to this side, just like that. I got a 4-pack of these towels. They're like microfiber towels, and why I got these ones is because they're really large, they're soft, but they roll up pretty thin, and that's what I was looking for because I wanted to be able to store like 4 towels in here and not have it take up like the whole side. And then I got a wet bag to keep like wet swimsuits and things like that in here. It's actually pretty big. A few other things coming for the BOGG bag, so I will show you once it's all complete. I'm so excited to use this summer, but she's big, very big.
Again, no hate to this creator. I'm thankful she showed this video just because it has now made me not want to buy the BOGG bag. And the reason for this being is because all those little organizational tools that they snap into the bag, those are all things that you have to purchase separately. Like they don't come with the bag apart from that clear compartment that she showed. And honestly, to even make this bag work and to make it functional, you have to buy additional organizational tools to get the most out of it. Personally, I don't see the appeal, not for that cost. And if it's too heavy to even carry, then there's literally no point. It just doesn't make sense to me. That is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little longer de-influencing video. The longer videos are back. I like making the longer videos. The short videos were okay. I might do them once in a while, but the longer videos are back. Anywho, if you liked today's video, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the BOGG bag? What do you think of these beach bag videos in general? What do you think of Amazon influencers? I want to know your thoughts. Leave it in the comments. God bless you all, and until next time.